Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I've got another player review video for you guys, and as you guys can see from the caption and on the screen, the player that I've got today is Dele Alli. Before we get into this video, if you guys can like, subscribe and share, that will be much appreciated, and let's just get straight into the video. So the price that I got this card for was for around 180, 178 to be more specific. And as you guys can see on the card, the pace is 79, dribbling 86, shooting 83, the defending 67, passing 80, physical 81. From that, on the card, he looked absolutely amazing. And when we go further into his in-game stats, his acceleration is 80, his sprint speed is 79. So it's not that good, to be honest, because for a game you need a player that is fast, who can make runs between the lines. Obviously you have got the striker, but at times when you have the ball on the sides of the field, you have the striker going in, and for me that pace is is not as great. But then his attacking position is amazing, 88. His finishing is great. His shot power is decent. Could have been more because his shots are actually nice. His long shots are decent. His volleys are decent. Penalties, they don't really matter. His vision is really good. Crossing is alright. Free kick accuracy is bad. Short passing is great. Long passing is alright. Curve is alright. His agility is decent. His balance is really bad. Now, as I have said in my earlier videos, the few of the stats, the attributes that I look for a player in any card would be their agility, balance, composure, reactions, stamina, and their pace. His reactions are amazing. His ball control is amazing. Dribbling is amazing. Composure is amazing. The defending, that really doesn't matter. His jumping is alright. His stamina is great. Strength is alright, and then his aggression is good. But again, on a cam card that is good on attacking position and that is really offensive minded, with that balance and that pace, it will be a bit hard to easily get past the defenders. But we just go ahead and get into the games and then see how he goes for us. And then the team that I'm gonna use him with is this team. So I've got Sterling up front just because of speed. These are the players that I had in my club already. I've went and bought this guy, Carrick, and then I've bought Young. But other than that, all these players I had in my team, and I thought it would be good and it would be just fun to do an English side. And then these are the players that I have in my bench. I did therefore from Path to Glory SBC. Didn't like him as much. His stamina isn't as good, and then his pace obviously is slow. I liked his balance and agility, but since he doesn't really have a speed, it doesn't work for him. And I also got this Antonio card from Famous SBC, but I regret doing it. I spent around 70k back when I had an English side, but I didn't really. I did use him in 40 matches, and then he had 7 goals and 9 assists. He didn't work really good for me, so I actually regret doing that. But the card that we are focusing a lot on is this card, Dele Alli, and we just hope that he goes actually good for us, and then I'll be reviewing with guys if I liked him more or if I liked Lingard more. And yeah, basically what I'm going to be doing is that I'm just going to go ahead and play 3 games, and then I'll come back with the stats, and I'll come back with the review, and we see how it goes. So basically with this review, I really went as an offensive minded, and I had a lot of shots at goal because everyone can pass and all that stuff. I have covered those, but as you guys can see, there was a pass goal vision. But this review is mostly based on his shots, because that what we're gonna use him for. And as you guys can see, I had a lot of shots in. The first one should have been a goal, but unfortunately that didn't go in. And then again here you guys can see should have been a goal again, I guess, but that didn't go in either. Here that was an amazing pass, since his vision is great on his stats and his passing. That was really nicely done. And then here it was a really nice shot, and as you guys can see, hit the top post, inside of the top post, and went in. And his shots are great. So basically, with him, I was trying to shoot a lot, and then here you can see I tried to show you guys his dribbling, his agility. As you guys can see, he has got good agility and good dribbling. I was trying to do something there, but I didn't realize, and that was a half time. Here you can see again his ball control wasn't as good, so I was a bit surprised on that one because I expected a good ball control. Here again, really good dribbling, good pass, created to another chance, and yeah, I missed that one. But again, you could see here his here I wanted to show his strength. It wasn't as great as you guys can see. He lost the ball. This was an amazing dribbling and an assist. You guys can see dribbled two players, took it back, laid it into Sinclair, and then he shoots it in. And you guys can see his dribbling is really good, to be honest. His agility, you could feel it, but his balance, I'm not sure so on that. And then here again, you can see the game was lagging a bit as well also, but it was a 360, and then I laid it into Sterling, but he missed it. And with these games as well, as I said, the the team you guys can see that I'm using is not as great, so basically that puts a burden on him. And here you can see I try to show this because you can see he's running with the ball, but you could feel his balance is not as great. And then here you can see again I took it with him, dribbled and shot, and again I missed that one. I have no idea how it didn't go in. Here again I was a bit frustrated, just took the ball, shot again, and then again it hits the post. Really unlucky. And then here again you could see he passed it, and as you guys can see he is running, but since his pace is not as great, he's not able to collect the ball. So after two games, guys, the goals that I have with him is one. The assist I have him with is one. I mean, you guys can already see from the gameplay how bad it is, and I'm not able to use his full potential because I mean, again, it's a bit laggy and it's slow. But as you guys saw, I had a lot of shots with him. Like I think I don't know 7, 8 that could have been potentially a goal. So his shots I go by. I'm not actually sure how I end up missing those. But I think for the last game, what I would do is I would make a better Premier League team, and let's see how he does with that. Because with these players, it was all right. It wasn't as good. I mean, since the team is not as good, I wasn't really able to use his potential. So let's change the team for the last match, and let's see how he does in our last match. And so guys, as you can see, I'm done with the second team, and this is the team that I'll be using him with. So we've got Martial up front, Jesus, Kante, Bakayoko, Mui, Sabacosta, Koscielny, Mangala, Rose, and Loris. And obviously, with this team, I do expect him to do a lot better because I mean there are other players that are on the same level as him, and so he will get a lot more freedom. And just let's just go ahead into the last game and see how he performs there for us. So this match here, I come back with a stronger team, and that made him play obviously better because the other guys can play a lot better as well. And you can see that was great dribbling, and then he lays it in, gets the ball back, fakes it, and then shoots it again and hit the post. Really unlucky with his shots, to be honest. As you can see, I took a lot of shots, and then again here that was just for the fun. And again a good save, and you can see there 3 shots, 3 saves. And with this one, I thought here I don't know how he missed it because his composure is, I think it was 90, so that should really been a goal. Here again you could see that after 4 shots, I believe, finally I was able to score a goal. And so this is what I was really trying to do. The first match it was all shots, the second match it was dribbling, and I showed a strength one, and then again with this match I went all shots because he's a cam, and that's what you have the car for. I mean, you're not going to pass around the ball and all that. And you can see there again, really nice shot and another goal. So basically, for me, this guy was amazing, to be honest. I mean, in that sense, that his shooting is great. You know, his shooting is great. You can see again there his strength wasn't as great. You can see here his passing is great. It has good vision. And then I let it in, shoots again, but went over the pass. I should have shot a low driven one, but I guess I stressed a bit. Here again, I was hoping to score. I mean, his weak foot, I'm assuming it was 4-star, wasn't it? So that should have been a goal again. And here again, I hit the post. So as you guys can see, after 3 matches, I have 3 goals with him and 1 assist. I mean, the last match you already saw had quite a lot of chances. I was just trying to score for him or like do something with him so I could get more of basically him in the review. And I mean, the luck wasn't on our side, to be honest. I mean, he's a good player. He had good shots. I've hit the crossbar multiple times, a lot of saves in the last three matches. But it was a really fun card to use. And the last match, especially since I had a good team, he was able to do a lot more. And I would suggest you guys basically do, if you want to buy him, do go and buy him. But if you ask me whom to choose between him and Lingard, I would not definitely, but by a margin, I would say to go for Lingard because that's the type of player that I like, that has good agility, balance, and that is also fast on the pace. And then obviously he has a lot of good shooting as well. But on a whole, it was a good experience using this card, and I had a lot of fun. And I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe and share. And then I'll be back with more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.